Eagles and the Dolphins. This one's going down on Saturday, August the 27th. Dolphins are -2. Total on this one's 37.5. What do you got going on with this one, Rickenbach? Hey guys, don't forget to check out the official sponsor of Picks and Parlays. It's BetMGM. For all new accounts, they're hooking you up with up to $1,000 in a risk-free first bet when you download the app and use the promo code MORNING.
Well, so the preseason's such a different animal. And of course, this is the final week of the preseason, which to me has always been really the toughest to predict because there's just so many, you see so many backups in this final week. You know, it used to be week 4 was the final week. Now they've cut it to 3. And this third game is just really, honestly, these can be really tough to call. Right. But what I look at here is I look at the history and, you know, the Dolphins, they tend to win in the preseason. Eagles the last couple of years have not been winning, and they snuck out a win last week. They won by a single point against Cleveland, but we had Cleveland plus the points there here on these videos, as a matter of fact, and we did get the cover there. Philly just doesn't win much in the preseason. Of course, they're a great regular season team, but the preseason comes down to the QB rotation, the depth of the teams, and I really like the way the Dolphins quarterbacks have been playing in this preseason. They've been great, and the rotation has played very well, and even though they came up just short last week, they had over 300 yards passing. And I think that ultimately Miami's going to find a way to pull out this game late. You know, we saw the Eagles in week 1, they had that big lead against the Jets, and then they blew it and lost the game. Could see something similar here where even if the Eagles get up early, I think ultimately the Dolphins, the way that their second and third string quarterbacks have been playing through this preseason has been a difference maker for them. And I think it'll be the difference in this game as well.
All right, so taking the points.
No, laying the short number.
Points. I thought it was Eagles -2. My bad. Laying the short number. Would you just take this on the money line, or do you think laying the 2 is the way to go?
Well, see, that's the thing I was going to say is that, yes, there's 2 out there, but I think there's some 1.5 as well. This will be something to watch as game time approaches. And certainly, especially in the preseason, if I can find those money lines, you know, -125 in that range on something like this, I would definitely switch it over and go to the money line, be looking in that -125, -130 range, because big difference between laying 2, of course, because you'll see a lot of games decided by 2. And so, you know, it's nice to have that money line when it's a short enough difference like this. And I think we might see some -120, -125. I would sure jump on that.
All right. So great advice from a hot capper. Speaking of hot cappers, you are number 1 over at picksandparlays.net, the Picks and Parlays leaderboards. You are number 1 on our hot cappers list. This week, over the last 7 days, you are number 1, 21-12. You're up $763. So you're crushing it over there at the site. People, if you're looking for Scott Rickenbach's premium plays, head to picksandparlays.net. Use the promo code NFL. That's going to save you 20% off whatever is in your cart. You definitely want some of the hot plays from the Bulldog. Thanks for joining us on the Power Hour. Scott, we'll see you again next week.
Thanks a lot, Ali.
No problem. All right.